as we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Stanford Cardinals, taking on last year's national champions, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Stanford ready to kick it away to start this game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Browning. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So Hawaii's offense will have first crack at this one. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Blasted as he lets it go. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. So the Stanford Cardinal offense comes out, and they'll have it for the first time today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off a defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open.
Turning it on! Just what they were looking for, a huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Got his man out of the backfield. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Makes the grab. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Stanford! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, give on the inside. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Finds the tight end. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Rainbow Warriors are rolling down the field. Steps away to find some room. Tagged out of the air. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Simple pitch, simple catch, easy little drag route right over the field. It's a nice timing route. You can run it versus man or you can run it versus zone and have a lot of success.
The Rainbow Warriors are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24.
And those body blows really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The give to the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Flips it out on the screen. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And the Rainbow Warriors trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown Warriors! The extra point here would tie the game. And he added the extra point. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Gets it to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll go with a direct snap. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. Bottled him up, not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. They've got a first down here to open the period. Handoff from the shotgun.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, what a cut. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. And the Rainbow Warriors will snap it on 1st and 10. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. It's complete on the right side. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Into the end PAT unit on the field.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Swings it out to the flat. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And a nice job by the offense picking up the blitz, understanding that extra guy was coming, and creating just a little bit of a hole for that running back to slither through and get some positive yards.
Got the first down and still on his feet. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Stanford wants to push the pace.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Got a man in the middle. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Stanford hoping to pay off this red zone opportunity. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Grabs the screen around all kinds of defenders. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Gets it out fast. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable 3rd down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. So they'll send out the field goal unit, and he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. Never a doubt. That'll bring him to within 4. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Hauls it in. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to adjust the pattern. Here comes the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Spits it out to the back. Interception. You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often. Got some room to run. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinal.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. the previous play will be overturned. They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Stanford!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Gets rid of it. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Makes the catch. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. Now the play fake. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the tight end. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Offense lining up quickly. Got his man on the right. Makes the stop at the 49. Give him 5 yards on the play and a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Smacks him with the stiff arm. They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Got his man in the middle. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Back to pass on 2nd down. Back open in the middle. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And this one is perfect. And we're locked up here in the 3rd. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, nice to see you actually showed up for today's broadcast in paradise, given all there is to do there in Honolulu. And if you thought that was a quick 1st half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's say aloha once again to the guys inside Aloha Stadium.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially. There he goes!
Yeah, he does a really good job being decisive, getting downhill, being a great runner. And guess what? You know how easy offense is when you get me at 2nd and short, 2nd and medium? Everything in the playbook is open to me.
The pull and throw off the RPO. Looks as if Stanford will have enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. And here comes the Heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's the Heat. It's complete to the left, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. To the air on first down. Steps away. Got out of trouble and throws. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. And the Rainbow Warriors are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll throw on 3rd down. Makes the grab. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. First down here for the offense. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. It's complete to the right. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The Rainbow Warriors are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man. Quick step and go. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. He'll pull it on the read. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Buys a little time. He's got it. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Caught over the middle. It's Clemens. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Cardinal come to the line facing 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Quarterback making checks. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Slings it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. It's first down from the 11. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Fires to the tight end. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Trying to pound it in. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Power football with the run. They knock him down behind the line, and the defense finishing this 3rd quarter in style. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Got his man. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? He's looking to throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Punts it out of the air.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Rainbow Warriors really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Pressure coming. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Release to the back. Complete out of the backfield. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Timeout called there by the the defense desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. A first down run in the red zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hawaii. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the fourth, and they are going to go to 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. Louisville rolled to victory. And how about that Cardinals quarterback? Remember, this is a program that produced Lamar Jackson. So to gush about a play caller there, that's saying something. An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Fires to the right. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires to the middle. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Snap it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But a great job in the base defense making a play.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Direct snap. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Even with this lead, they'll throw again. Final shot falls to the turf, and that'll be the ball game. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Powell.